John Jacobs was the first Indigenous student to graduate from Huron College, and in his short and somewhat tumultuous life and career, he accomplished a great deal, not only despite his heritage, but largely because of it. John Jacobs was born in 1845 to an Ojibwe family in what is now northern Ontario, but was then Rupert's Land. He was baptized in Fort Frances and was learned in both English and Ojibwe. It is unclear when he moved, but by 1864 Jacobs found himself in Toronto, where he was confirmed by the Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Toronto. Shortly thereafter, he was headed to Huron to begin his seminary studies. His studies were sponsored by the New England Company, who wished for him to serve as the priest for the Six Nations Reserve. The New England Company was founded in 1649 as an organization to spread Christianity amongst the indigenous peoples of North America. Following the American War of Independence, they restricted their operations to British North America, now Canada, and sponsored Christian education amongst the indigenous peoples of Canada. Through their sponsorship, he was ordained as a deacon in July of 1869 by Bishop Cronin of the Diocese of Huron. Just 7 months later, he was married in London, Ontario by one of his professors. He and his wife would stay together until his death and would have 2 children, a son and a daughter. His family would accompany him throughout his career, and he spoke fondly of his wife in all of his surviving correspondence. Shortly after this, he was ordained as a priest on August 21st of 1870. Bishop Cronin then assigned him to the Sarnia and Kettle Point reserves, much to the dismay of the New England Company, who had wished for him to serve with the Six Nations. While there, he made an immediate impact, building churches in both reserves and helping to build the community. His work there was successful enough that he would later be transferred to the Walpole Island Reserve in the hopes that he would have similar success as a community builder there. It was in his time there that John Jacobs accomplished his most well-known work, publishing a book of Anglican hymns in both English and Ojibwe. This book would become a staple in Ojibwe-speaking churches across Ontario, Minnesota, and the Great Lakes region. In Walpole Island, he would build one church and began the process of building another when he unexpectedly passed away at the young age of 52 in 1897. His story is a story of both Canadian society and of Huron, and is a part of our heritage.